Well, let's talk about this thing right here. This is a Survivor camp stove, Cub. It's portable. Can't use it in your. It's a 12-CSS Cub, so you can't use this in your house. Okay, so you got to use it out on. You got to go out into Colorado or Montana and go out on the open range because it's a steel box, like any other stove. But anyway, can't use it in your house because it doesn't have UL approved, or it doesn't have the mark of the beast, that ETL thing, Intertech, whatever. But apparently they have not cleared this for inside the house use. So whatever you do, don't put one in your house. Okay, just don't do it. Now, this is what you're going to need. It's a 4-inch vent thing, and I'll tell you, there was some feedback about it not having. Nobody could figure out how to start it out. Well, I'll show you how to do that, and then I'll give you the part number and all that stuff. And I'll tell you about this stuff here. This stuff here is evil. I mean, you've got to work on that stuff to get it to close right. You can work your tail off trying to close those things into a loop, into a circle. The trick is just bend it until it curls way back in on itself. And I'll show you that in a minute. But if you don't do that, you'll sit there and struggle and fight and everything else. And you got to get your 90-degree bends, and you got to get your rain cap that doesn't really work, but it works better than nothing. And these are very interesting things. You know, you turn these. So every time I turn the camera, you turn these and you end up with a 90-degree angle. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do with it. And you just turn it. You've seen those before. It's easy enough to figure out. You'll see it all in the end. So yeah, I know. I got a million projects, and I've been on the road, and I've had outside projects. So let's go show you what the point of the story here is. Boy, got choked on something. So I'm still working on the Redneck Riviera Spa here. I got a bunch of tile to do. This is going well, and I see over there I'm going to bang, 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 bang. Oh, that's good. I need to latch that anyway. So this is where she's going to land, and far away from wood or anything, and I'm going to figure out somehow to get it through the screen wire with some kind of, maybe some tile or something. But that's going to be her spot, and I'm going to put some chairs right here. And I don't know what kind of chairs, some gliders or something, and probably put some flashing back there or something. Oh, that's those geese down there. Probably go a little bit further back, but that's just kind of where we're started out here. I thought that was a pretty groovy design. So let's put some tile down and try to get that going, and I still got to make them strips and all that. But the point is, just the main thrust of this is getting this this wood stove in the right spot, and just outside, and I'll show you how to put it together. It's real easy. I've already put one together, and so I guess you might have noticed that. But anyway, there she is. I'm gonna have to write him again too about how I feel about it. I feel good. I mean, I feel great. I have no ill feelings at all. Actually, I would like to say that these people, and I'll give you their names and all that stuff in a minute, are really quite conscientious, and I was impressed how quickly they responded when I wrote them something, and I think these guys are tops, and it's I think it's in Virginia, but I'll show you in a minute. We've got it out of the box here, and you reach in here, and it's got the serial numbers here, and thank God that the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency has certified this wood heater for portable temporary use only, and all that other stuff. So, whew, I'm relieved now. I was scared there for a minute. Okay, let's what's all the thing about make that stop? So here's what you get. You'll get your little handle thing so you won't burn your little pinkies there. And then there's one, there's two. And then there's whatever. So this is the 12-CSS Cub. This is who they are. England Stove Works in Monroe, Virginia. And they have it in French too. So anyway, that's good. That's good. That's a big company. It seems like to me. The thing is just really well made, in my opinion. I don't have enough light here, I know, but here, see that? That's your thing that most is your legs. And you can get a pretty decent amount of wood in this thing. I mean, you know, you have to work on it a little bit. Got wood floor, so I got this pad down here. So fairly well made. I was impressed by the first one. That's why I got another one. For some reason, it cost more the second time around, like a week later. But I believe that could be. There's a good reason for that. I'll let you sort that out yourself. Oh, well, that one's this one's a lot different, a lot tighter than the other one. It's okay. So there she is. And I was going to show you. Let me look behind me here. Let's see. There's the ring cap. Where's that starter thing? No, that's not the starter thing. There it is. So the way you start this thing is with the starter thing. And there you go. Not enough light, I think. And this is it. Made in USA. Just a GVL0059-A. I'm sure available. I got this in a place that we all know, and I'm sure you could find it at Maynard's or Home Depot or Lowe's or wherever. But anyway, you push this in. Now let me warn you now. This will slice your fingers open. So either wear gloves or be very careful of this thing. But see, this thing here, she kind of got whopped, didn't she? Let's just whop her back. This stuff is, there you go, see? That's all there is to it. Now, I will tell you, too, that I have learned that these stickers will get super hot, but I don't think it matters, you know. If you want to peel them off, you can. You're not going to get all the glue off of it anyway. So stick it there. Put it there, pal. So get your seam salabim, in the words of Haji. Right going toward the back there, so it just looks pretty. And there you go. That's all you got to do to start it. It's nothing. I almost couldn't believe I read that comment, but you know, if you don't do the stuff, but that's why I made a comment on Tractor. If you go to Tractor Supply, you'll see my comment about how good this thing is and how to start this out. It's, you know, kind of made me sad. I did suggest to these folks that they just throw one in there, and you know, I imagine if you bought these by the 500 pack or whatever, you probably paid 39 cents for them or less. I don't know. I think this was $1.79 or something. But you know, I don't know what to tell them, but I do this all the time. I expect everybody knows everything, and they don't, and I don't either. But it's just better to just supply something like that. Just, you know, people ask me what I do. I say, well, I help unwed mothers get their start. So, okay, there you go. And that's all you got to do. You just twist them on there, and they kind of screw on there. See, I got it in there far enough. It don't have, you know, there's not a lot of, it's not like, that one's tighter than the other one I got. And then see, you follow the screw thing, and you'll go toward, you see the end right there? And you'll just kind of go toward that end, and just, when you screw it on, it'll loosen the spring a little bit, and then it'll just drift right on there. And then there you go. All right, so let's put the legs on it. Let's give it some legs in the journalism lingo. I know the light is low, but I have a terrible headache, and so I'm not really keen on having too much light. But I think there's enough. My pendants up there are doing good. Now this is the coolest thing about this, is because they have the receivers, the threaded part in here is just so precisionally, nicely made. And I didn't ever think I'd have anything in the house that would be burning wood. I thought about it a whole lot, and now I'm gonna have two. I'm excited about that. So these things are great. It's just simple, easy. I don't know what the other ones are like. I'm gonna have to y'all help me out here. Hold this leg. Give me a leg up, as it were. And just simple thumb screws. So okay, and it's just so easy. Now they say that of course you don't have to run these legs if you don't want to. You could probably just set it on Firebrick or something, and just do it like that if you felt like it. But I kind of like the legs. I think they give it a certain pizzazz. Full and do or something, whatever it's on. Uh-oh, it's time. Let's see, what time is it? It's 1:45, so it'll stop chiming, I think, after this. Yep, that's it. Okay. I love my old clock. See my old clock, ain't it pretty? I built that case. Alright, let's put the legs on, stand her up. There she is, all put together. I think it's, you have to measure it yourself. I think it's like a foot across and 15 inches deep, as I remember from the other one. But you got to remember, you got this little lip right here. So, look, I think this thing is just beautiful. It's beautifully made. And and there's your lippage up there. And you don't have to get them all in there, but you can get all you can. Don't let your fingers slip. See, look how it's just so precisionally made. I'm very happy with it. So, 4 of 21. It's even got a serial number. So, okay. And I was going to show you the back side. It's just, and then you it's like any wood stove. You can't close them all the way. And I'll say this too. I've had cast iron stoves, and they crack. And I don't know what's going to happen with this one, but I would think this gauge of steel is going to hold up fine. But cast iron will crack. It's got so much carbon in it and everything. So I just think it's precious. So we're gonna fold up some of that stuff. I'll show you what that's like. So okay, well I think we got that taken care of. Okay. All right, here we go. Here are these things. Let me make it so I can be sure everything is not gonna ska. Strictly rhetorical. So you think you're gonna just put that together? Wrong. You got to really bend the stuff to the point of distortion. And don't worry, when you plug them into everything, it'll make them round again. It's still better. I think I spent 20 or 30 minutes on one of these trying to learn the way. And the way is once you go into one of these, it's over. I mean, you can cut it out if you want to, but that stuff there, I mean, that's hooked. I mean, that is a hook right there. So if you do one, you've done it. So just bend it all you can, and I'll show you as best I can. I'm not going to run down to the barn and get the tripod or nothing. Don't think I need to, but it will be. You want it to kind of fall together on its own, and so let's do that. It takes 5 minutes or less to bend it, to make it go together, and it can take you a long time if you screw this up. It's amazingly difficult. I was shocked. Okay, well, big music for such a little movie. Okay, so I've been just flexing the heck out of it, and I know you can't see it. You're just sitting on my knee right now, so. Uh-oh, telephone. Oh, I gotta take this. Sorry. Oh, I'm so popular. You know how it is when you're good looking. All right, so just keep going at this thing and just curl it in and curl it in. And just watch your fingers on those edges. See, I got it where it almost just wants to jump into place. So you gotta just flip it over. See, it's almost there. So let's see what I can do here. This is no time to be a fraidy cat. Just don't warp it like that. Okay. So let's see if I can get her to snap together now. I'm gonna keep you in real time. You can tell it's 15 minutes later. So if you start out a little crooked here, don't worry about it. You can straighten it out, and it doesn't matter anyway. A couple of millimeters here or there won't do nothing. All right, so let's see if I can get her to hook here, and she'll go click. Well, I thought she'd go click. There you go, click. Click. Bang. Now see, the seams just jumped into place. I don't know if you can, oh, dadgum you. Alright, well, I'm gonna just keep going because I'm gonna keep you in real time. I just don't know. So you can see you heard and you can see the seams have just jumped into place. And let's just keep it going with that. Click, click. Up on the house. See, it just jumps in there, and that's what you want. And just keep going and make sure she's tight. And there's onesies. So I've got 4 pieces of it. I'm going to go ahead and snap together 3, because see now. Boy, Audie Murphy. Look at that. Oh, a long time ago for him. Black and white. Oh. There's that one where he gets all them women and goes to somewhere, to some house of worship, the mission. Boy, that's a long, stinky dog there. Okay, well, I think I better use both hands here. I'm a little closer to the fan than I want to be. Okay, let's put that on there. And I think I might have said it already because I've been interrupted like 17 times. So they make this tool that does this, and it's like $40, $38. I'll show you how to get around that. There are different ways, I'll say, and I'll show you that later in the episode. So let's put 3 of these together. I know I'm going to go up and out, and you don't want to get too close to the ceiling when you're making a turn. It's just, and if you do, you can put a little flashing up there or some ceramics or something. But this is nothing to play around with. This stuff's dangerous. So I can't imagine how people live. I have a 200-year-old stove in there, and I fixed it. It was in a pile when I was in a place called Hillsboro, North Carolina, the county seat of Orange County. And let's see if since this is all gone now. But I got the grate out of this thing. But this is a Rob Roy 112. And I had some lights in there that were flickery lights, and it looked kind of cool. But I got the original doors. I got a bunch of this stuff. But, it took me a while to rebuild this thing. And I kind of wanted to use it here way too dangerous. Way too dangerous. And I've got, it's super, super heavy. This is cast iron. And I would have loved to have used this thing. Let's see if I can find the, where's the top for it? There it is. Check this out, gang. This is the top for it. And this is original equipment here. That's off my desk that I don't use. And it even had the little thing where you, let's take this out of here. This was not broken either. Boy, this thing's heavy. And so this is the top for, and that's all original. I did the bronze work, but that's her. But she has this little, this big plate right there that actually goes on the top. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen this before, but this thing was actually a functioning thing, a device for coffee or whatever. So here's the original. Oh, there's some writing on there. Never noticed it. Never figure out what it is. So there, you put that on there, and then how do you get that out of here? Well, you have to have this tool. I mean, you probably get it out another way. But see, this keeps the handle cool. So you can just pick this up and move it, and take your handle off, and it won't get hot. So there that is. So I might have to do something with that. Maybe I can put that on the back porch too. No, I don't want it outside. But the original doors over here still have the mica. They used mica in there, so you could see the flame, and that's all original stuff that's crumbling. Isn't that nice? And the little handles. One of these has a little broken bit on it that I've been meaning to weld up, but there's no reason in worrying about that. So the other one's right over here. There it is. Yeah, it's got a broken little teat, as it were. And so it's a beautiful thing. I wish I could do something with it, and I probably will. But going outside, I don't believe is an option, even on screen porch. But this is something I got to think about. I've already got a stove out there. I don't know. I would like to look at it again and get them flickery lights going. It sure is pretty. I got a lot of comments on that. The woman who gave it to me, her name's Dinah. And she thought it was a piece of junk out in the back shed, and it was. None of this was here. It was only a pile of this stuff. And I took it home, and I got some stovepipe from Dual Supply on King Street in Hillsboro, and I rebuilt it. And she came over to look at it, and she said, "I want that back." I said, "Forget it, baby. It's mine now." So, and if you ever see a movie with Eva Marie Saint and James Garner called 36 Hours, and of course in some other movies too, you'll see where they have this ornate beauty right here. I don't really know what the purpose of it is. I guess maybe it just holds heat, and there's a little angel right there. So I don't know. Beautiful thing. I don't know if I can get it out of here. Get it out of here sideways or something. Take it all apart, put it back together again. Then it'll work. Okay, so you're riding on the stove right there. I'm a good 1.5 feet away from the fan. So the thing is, what sealant do you use on this thing? And I'll show you that in just a second. I was beginning, when I started doing this, thinking that the high heat silicone, like for automotive stuff, there you go, would be okay. And then I found something better. I found some 750 degree stuff, but see, that's your start. Boy, that goes up pretty tall. So I think I'm only going to need one of them, and then go out and all that stuff. But I found this Red Devil stuff back here. Turn the light on. And this stuff's great. It's black. It's noir. I found the part number on it one time. Thought I did. But it's good to 2,700 degrees. Jeez Louise. Come on, focus, thank you. And there it is. No, there it ain't. Oh, come on, there. I found the part number at one time. Well, maybe this tube don't have a part number. But you can find it just by looking it up. Fireplace and stove. And sealing. Boy, get something in a flipping caulk gun that can seal up a stove. Well, you somebody. It must be mostly sand. But I don't see a part number. But it don't matter. Okay, let's move on. All right, so there she is. Was that Denver pile? Look, cast of thou. Oh, there's Dear Lady from Andy Griffith. Not him, but other guy. I guess I'm breaking some kind of copyright thing. Nah, that's not him. So anyway, this is, let me see if I can stand back far enough. Put a couple more of them together. Now I don't mind that. I used to dread that. But there she is in her full regalia. And we will move along. Keep progressing. Okay, I've got a box of these bricks. I was told that I probably need to be a little bit more different in here. So what are these? These are not like the ones I got inside. These are still waters. They're a little bit more traditional looking red brick. And this is every dang one of them comes in a box. And I'm going to make myself a little fire wall back there. A bulkhead, so to speak. And I'm going to have to cut it and stain it and then glue it. Maybe whatever, and out of some plywood or something. It'll be fine. It's far enough away from the back there. And I'm getting ready to put a rail in across here. This is just, you know, I feel so good and safe in there now that I kind of like that feeling to go on. I'm not going to make a handrail, of course. So I'm glad I got 3 pieces of this so I can use that to hold down the chimney in the back. So it's late and got about 90 minutes of sun left. And there you go. We're going to do that. So here's my backer plate. And she's been completely stained. And there's my layout for bricks. So let's get the goo going here and see if we can get this thing dried out by morning. Some people got contractor tubes and some people don't. Some people got pendant lights and some people don't. So I'm a very fortunate fellow. All right, I'm gonna let that sit there in the UV and cure just a little bit more. Well, it's Sunday afternoon pretty late and my neighbors have decided it's time to power wash. And they can do anything they want to do because they bring me fresh eggs all the time. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to try to do this with one hand. I think I can swing it. I'm surprised how cheap liquid nails is in this particular form. It seems so reasonably priced. And then you just take it and you just work it in like that. And work it in good. Get down in the grain. I don't care if it spits out a little bit. It don't matter. Okay, and like I say, I have no compulsion here to be perfect about any of this. Here in power washing. I'm kind of sorry for them. Don't they have family or something? I think they do. Okay. So you just kind of keep it going here. I may put some polyurethane on the other side when I get it said and done. But I'll be able to move this around and put it up behind where the stove's going to go. Damn, I just heard a turkey. Okay, well, sun's down. 6 bricks to go. And this is our heat wall here. And it is Rather rustic, isn't it? Yes, you can agree with me on that. The dimensions are weird on this too. You know, oh, that's right. I remember that now. One of them's broken. Oh no! It's always one. There's always one broken with it. I opened a box of tile and about 6 of them were broken. But forklift-itis, I think they call it. Oh, that's going to be down under. See, can't even see that. Look, you can't even tell that's cracked. I think the rustic idea was better. So there you go. And we're going to, I thought about making some kind of nailing tabs or something, but I'm not going to worry about that. I can probably get a screw in these little joints here. Well, not probably, I can. And I'll glue it up over there. We'll do this tomorrow. Uh-oh, I got a little off kilter, didn't I? Oh, maybe not. It don't matter. Try to make it look as even as I can. I think I cut this pretty square. Just play around with them. It's like some kind of shifty, fun game. And you got time. This stuff takes like 24 hours. What does it say on the thing? Because, I mean, this stuff takes forever to cure. Curing time, 24 hours in most conditions. Use mineral spirits to clean up. 85, okay. Yeah, it does. It takes forever. But once it does, I've usually found that things that cure a little bit more slowly are, this is a whole lot more slowly though, isn't it? Are usually stronger. They seem to want to soak into the material. Okay, rustic, rustic, rustic. Riviera redneck. So, I don't know. I got a bunch of this tile work done. Oh, that's kind of... Oh, little birdie. Hey, little birdie. I'm not going to hurt you. Did you see it hopping around? I'm not going to go over and bother him anymore. And I got all this tile left. And I cut my blue tiles because I got an idea. But, okay, we all know that you're going to stand out here with a tile cutter and make this thing look as good as you can. So I'm just going to use this tile up till it's gone. And so anyway, loving my new bungee cord setup here. This is the way the trash is. That's a lovely idea. I'm just so happy about that bungee cord. Just got some eye hooks and stuff. 5/16, 18. Okay, so I think between a little bit of Firebrick down there and all that other stuff, it's looking pretty good. So will I end this episode now? I probably will. I got too much to do, and it'll be too long otherwise. But I cut up my blue tiles. See, got a bunch of them just busted to pieces. So I got my blue tiles ready to go for my little plan. Oh, I don't think I mentioned this. I found some little chairs today, and they were pretty cheap, actually. Berkeley, geez, I'm smacky. The all-weather wicker stacking chair. Yes, indeed. And so those look like about the right size. Let's see a part number on. Well, if it's on there somewhere, you can find it. So, anyway, got those today. Say I can cut those and reuse those. I'm big on that. That was quite a precious commodity coming along when I was a kid. Pull ties. Oh, there you go. So I don't want that crack on. So there you go. This is the movable. Oop. See, it's real movable. Come on, close up. And then, see, I can pick this up and move it about. Only tomorrow. Ugh, that stain's not quite dry yet. That's the best place for it right there. Okay, I got some great stuff work to do. And I'm just going to paint it when it cures. And that's going to be it. The sun's going down, the moon's coming up, Mayberry will shine tonight. That's enough. And don't put one of those inside your house now, okay? Give me a thumbs up smash that subscribe button. I've gotten a lot more subscribers lately, and I appreciate that greatly. I don't know how many I'd have if I wasn't hacked. I probably have 5,000. I don't know. But now I'm don't have 5,000. I don't even have 100. So if you and your friends and cousins and third cousins and everybody, you know, I'm relatively informative. I'm not telling you this stuff not to be beggy or nothing. It's just a matter of, I believe that I help and inform people, and that makes me feel good because YouTube sure is helping inform me. So, all right, we'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.